Tirico, Greg Olson with you. John Harbaugh starting his Giants tenure against the rival Cowboys. Great Sunday night kickoff here for Week 1. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll get in behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. Javon Holland to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
He stiffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This will be 3rd and 8. Prescott now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
And a Cowboy first down.
They'll have it 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 40-yard line.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. To throw is Dak. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On the carry, it's Williams. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he'll wind up taking this for about a gain of 6, making it a more manageable third down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down. To throw is Prescott. This is caught at 2. And the Cowboys going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. Not much. Second and long coming up.
At the 47-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
3rd and 9.
Hey, Georgia. Reset. Bring it to reset.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. On now, Pro Bowler with the Ravens a season ago. Now the punter for the Giants, Jordan Stout. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And to pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Short. Prescott. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Anger now on to punt. That kick is away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Jordan Stout, the punter, kicks it away. To return, it is Turpin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Pistol now for Prescott. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's 3rd down. They need 6 for the 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Williams. they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
It's just so good to see Javonte Williams back, Mike, playing at this level. It looked like he might never be the same. You think back to that ACL tear back in 2022. It kind of took him a couple seasons, but last year he looked better than ever first year with the Cowboys, and now here he is trying to build on that in year 2.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. It is third and long.
Get set, get set. Bring it to your set. One alert.
Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Now a screen set up for Blue.
Prescott's pass complete to Jason Blue. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Second. 3 into set.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 11 to start the half. And a quick first down.
Nice run there by Hall, and I think all of us, Mike, we're still waiting for him to take that next step. He had his first 1,000-yard rushing season last year, but it still feels like there's some more potential in there that just hasn't quite been unlocked.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
Second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set. 319 set. Honey.
To throw is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Hunt team out there. Their kick's away. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Their own 5-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Blue. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
His own 9-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
To Jake
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Cowboys.
First down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
On first down, here's Blue. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Again, it's Blue. He's trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. Nothing. Met in the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking middle, and he finds Disley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. They'll go with Williams. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
At the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. Prescott. That's made by Pickens. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
George Pickens has always had the talent, Mike, to be one of the best receivers in the league. And a year ago in Dallas, it really all came together. Talent career high in pretty much every category. So sometimes all a guy needs is a change of scenery, a coach that believes in him, a quarterback that trusts him. And here in Dallas, he gets it all.
A give, and here comes Williams. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Giants 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the...
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Good set.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
No problem there on the extra point. The Giants draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Giants 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Thibodeau on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At the 34-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A run with Blue. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st down.
And this is one of those plays, Mike, that's a little tough for the defense to stomach. They got a chance to get off the field, and they just weren't able to get enough penetration to prevent him from picking up the 1 yard that he needed.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it with Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now. That's to the right side and incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Over. Get set. Green into your set.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
First down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Hall. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
And 3.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. Throwing. Dart. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Alert, Panther.
Now Dart moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the run, here's Hall, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big 3rd down.
Honey. Just second.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Mike, we always say pass rush ends games, and for all intents and purposes, this could be the game right here. There's no guarantee that if they fail on this 4th down, that they're going to have a chance to even get the ball back.
Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. They're going to have to score, but man, I hope we get to see that decision. Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. To throw is Prescott. That ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Giants take over.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's first down. Here's Hall. Room to run at the 35. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Second down, Prescott, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That could be the dagger. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Good set. Green into your set.
They will run it over center with Hall. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the win in the opener for 2026. A lot of people thinking maybe big things for the Giants. Turn around with John Harbaugh. He gets his first regular season victory for New York after 180 in his 19 seasons in Baltimore. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our